Over the past 2 months, saying that I've been infatuated by everything dinosaur would be a strong understatement. I mean everything from dinosaur games such as Ark Survival Evolved to, the old Jurassic Park movies. I don't think I've been this interested in anything dinosaurs since honestly I was age 11. So it's kind of like me reliving my childhood almost, but with an adult brain. So seeing as this is like a great point of interest for me, I might as well just continue sharing it with you guys, especially seeing as the last video I uploaded about dinosaurs did actually pretty good. I mean, it got over 100 views without a single promotion on Instagram or TikTok, so that's pretty impressive, man. So I want to thank all you guys for liking the last video, commenting and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it. But anywho, without further ado, Esting Zoo. Nah, I'm kidding. We're actually going to be reacting to a new channel today called Goji Center. And you can see it's a pretty popular channel with 1.2 million subscribers. And we're going to be reacting to their most recent video, 5 ways the T-Rex butchered its prey.
Graphic warning.
Today on Goji Center, our brand new testing facility will bear witness to many gruesome demonstrations, showcasing the brutal methods the Tyrannosaurus Rex leveraged its natural skills and physical prowess to bring pain and death to any creature sitting in the lower ranks of the Cretaceous food chain. These demonstrations are not for the weak, so if you have the balls to stay until the end, prove it. Hit that subscribe button, grab that raincoat, and prepare for the worst way.
Obviously, you already know me. I'm strong as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. You know what I'm saying? I bet I could solo a whole T-Rex myself. You know what I'm saying? But listen, that's without saying though. I'm messing with the animations right now. The 3D artists who like went crazy on these, bro. You guys did a great job. I mean, look at this.
Are not for the weak. So if you have the balls to stay until the end, prove it. Hit that subscribe.
And then just 2 random humans sitting there. Imagine. Do you know how silly this is, bro? Just flipping 2 random humans just sitting in the same vicinity as 2 ginormous titans for lizards just going at it like and they just stand there just unfazed and just my guy is literally holding the flipping camera right there just like, oh look, this is gonna be sick. Oh dude, I'm gonna put this on my flipping TikTok, dude, and it's gonna blow up. I'm gonna become famous, dude. Like just the roar from this flipping T-Rex alone, just its roar would just petrify you, and you would literally piss your pants. You and me sit standing there just chill as hell. No, you would piss your pants. You'd be scared. You'd be calling mommy and daddy, come help me please. Like, I like the animations though.
But grab that raincoat and prepare for the worst ways T-Rex killed prey. Method number 1, pinned and rendered. We'll waste no time and start this list with a horrible method of killing. Throughout the entire duration of some life on Earth, some things have never changed. Dinosaurs from past and present sometimes employ very similar tactics when dispatching prey. That quote, "you are alive when they start to eat you," wasn't just to strike fear in children. Watching how modern-day dinosaurs such as hawks or eagles eat only reminds us of the bitter truth of this statement. If it's not obvious already, it doesn't take a genius to realize that this fella, the T-Rex, was a pretty heavy animal, weighing in at an average of 11 tons
this motherfucker will pin you down with just a flipping foot and then you wouldn't do shit about it, bro.
Some specimens
You'd be petrified, you wouldn't be able to move. Facts.
As E.D. Cope, for instance, probably weighing even more. Why is this important? When attacking medium-sized prey such as a juvenile hadrosaur, the T-Rex would have employed its hind limbs to project all the crushing weight of its body on the poor victim.
Just like Godzilla was doing Kong in the movies, bro. Like, honestly, bro, oh my god, bro. I was such a Kong fan, bro. I'm a big fan of Kong, but when I saw Godzilla pin my goat down with just his foot, I was livid, bro. I was like, oh my god, look at my goat, bro. Look how my goat is getting treated by this flipping lizard, bro. I was saddened, bro. I was disgusted, bro. Like that made me. Oh no.
Stomping onto and holding the poor animal still for it to later bring down its primary weapon, its bone-crushing jaws. Now, this is a good time to study these jaws a little bit more, since we'll be seeing them in action for the remainder of this episode. Unlike the majority of dinosaurs, T-Rex had different tooth shapes in the mouth and roots anchored twice as deep as comparable-sized animals like Giganotosaurus. A study by Dr. Miriam Reichel found out that T-Rex teeth
Who knows about Giganotosaurus, bro? See, y'all don't know about Giganotosaurus like that, bro. Y'all are plebs, bro. Like, me being the kind of individual I am, I know about Giganotosaurus, bro. I used to have one as a pet back in the day. Well, not back in the day, like in my past life. Me and the Giganotosaurus used to be buddies, bro. I used to have it as my pet, bro. It was like my G fam, it was my hunting partner, bro. We used to hunt niggas and shit, bro.
Actually varied in shape.
You know Ark Survivors Evolve? Ark Survivors Evolve, I used to play that in real life back then, bro.
And were specialized for different uses. Let us explain. The front incisor teeth were peg-shaped and recurved. So, in a way, they served as a hawk's hooked beak. Less for slicing, but more for tugging, rending, and tearing hunks of meat. This flesh would be yanked upwards violently thanks to the Rex's powerful neck muscles. Note that these teeth were thick and very strong, which
had
they
them extra flipping things on there as well that just makes it easier for them to grip onto the flesh and shit.
needed to be, especially given the type of prey that the T-Rex had to hunt. Any lesser teeth would not cut it in this ecosystem full of dangerous and well-armored herbivores. For this episode, Goji Center leased a T-Rex for testing out these different methods of killing. Thanks to Beastopia, who allowed their T-Rex to come to our facility for testing. Make sure you check their video out featuring this very same T-Rex being compared in detail with Rexy from Jurassic Park. Links in the description. As mentioned earlier, a T-Rex of this size and stability wouldn't even need to wait until the victim died to start eating. Crushing weight and a superfluous amount of blood loss would instigate death in seconds. As seen here, one single bite can part hundreds of kilos of tissue. This same method can be used to pull off entire limbs. It takes a tremendous amount of strength to yank off a limb attached with flesh, tendons, and ligaments. But T-Rex does this with ease. Up next, we'll prepare a real challenge for this T-Rex. Method number 2, decapitated. Yeah, this isn't truly a Goji Center analysis without this specific method of killing. For all the power and might T-Rex once had, some portions of a carcass are more trouble than they're worth. This here is a Triceratops, perhaps the most dangerous animal to the T-Rex thanks to its high agility, brow horns, but mostly because of what goes on back here. A frill protecting a marvel of natural engineering. The frill of a Triceratops is both solid and thick, built for display and deflecting attacks from its own kind. And its only real natural predator,
Same thing what's it called, that Stingzu was talking about too, you know what I'm saying?
the T-Rex. This impressive feat of bioengineering would be extremely difficult to bite through for even a
They were
fully
really going back. They were really going at it, bro. Like, yo, damn. Like,
grown T-Rex. But below this frill was the real prize.
like, if I was a T-Rex and I saw that, bro, I'd be like, damn, y'all niggas got it, bro. Sheesh.
Enormous, nutrient-rich muscles with enormous amounts of calories if they could be accessed. And the T-Rex knows this. In response, not only will we see a grim method of killing, but also an impressive demonstration of T-Rex intelligence. For this test session, and to avoid injuring our leased T-Rex, we'll unleash an adolescent Triceratops for the T-Rex to demonstrate this specific kill. After biting into the top of the neck behind
So y'all just sacrificing like poor herbivores, bro? Like, yo, you guys just send a flipping adolescent tricus like a flipping sacrificial lamb, bro? Like, that's unfair, man. I'm calling Peter on you guys' ass, bro. Like, what the hell? That's unfair, man. An adolescent trike on a flipping adult T-Rex, bro. That's unfair. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
the frill shattering its vertebrae, the T-Rex will quickly follow this maneuver with a good hold on the back of the frill, biting down hard enough to pierce the bone. An adult T-Rex would press down on the carcass and with its strong muscles and weight, pull into different directions. Under this much stress, even the great Triceratops' structural engineering would get pushed past its limits. Muscle is torn, vertebrae are wrenched out of socket, and blood spills everywhere. Not only ripping the head off, but also reaching the valuable calorie-dense tissues. Note how this behavior is not rare in the modern relatives. Several types of predatory birds are well documented in decapitating prey in order to better access the tasty throat and chest interior tissue.
Crazy.
So next time you're walking outside and find a small head lying around, very likely a bird of prey who did.
I'm going to be adding a graphic warning at the start of this video. They're decapitating people, like, well, not people, animals here, bro. That's crazy.
This. Method number 3, bursted. Now it's time for things to get a little bit more messy. Not every meal a T-Rex has was a large animal. Any good opportunist is going to exploit any prey item possible. While a fully grown T-Rex wouldn't have been as fast as some smaller prey, it could still manage to add them to the menu by various other sneaky methods, some of which are employed by many carnivores today. Exhaustion by pacing after prey and running them to the ground after they're tired, or using the thick pads on their feet to quiet down their footsteps for an ambush. Some more or less dirty tactics, such as attacking while prey was sleeping, was likely a common method of hunting. Inevitably, smaller carnivores will show up trying to contest the carcass, like the large raptors which lived in the Hell Creek Formation. Except in this case, they might wind up being the appetizer if they didn't back off. Now, you may know where we are going with this. The force of these jaws is borderline legendary. Now imagine all the force of those jaws multiplied by tens of thousands of newtons of teeth biting down on a target the size of a rhino, or a cow, or person. In this scenario, we'll unleash 2 Dakota Raptors and see which one of these is stupid enough to try to get too close to the T-Rex's meal. Let's pause here to see what's happening. The sheer force of the crunch would instantly transfer across the entire body. Ribcage breaks, vertebrae and joints would be wrenched out of the sockets, muscle and other tissue would be ripped out of place. Death would come so fast that besides a brief wheeze of air getting blasted free of the lungs and air pockets, the victim wouldn't even have a moment to cry out. So really, the raptor would just pop like a grape, and bones exploded to shards, turned into a pulp. Number 4, Cripple.
That's crazy, bro.
Usually, if you can't move, then you'll likely have a harder time fighting back, and intelligent predators like the T-Rex knew this quite well. While an adult T-Rex had a top speed of around 12 to 15 miles per hour, some of its prey animals like the Edmontosaurus could match or even surpass these speeds depending on the individual. The tails of these animals could prove to be formidable weapons to hurt an attacker.
Man, them tails ain't doing shit against a T-Rex, bro. That motherfucker just gonna get right behind you and rip that shit off, bro. What you got next? What you got next? Now you're gonna be running. You're gonna be running away in pain and agony, screaming for help, and that motherfucker's just gonna be doing a light little stroll behind you, bro, until you get tired and then boom, your meal. You ain't gonna do shit about it. You gonna keep running until you get tired or until you run out of bloodlust, and then you're dead. Boom, stay right.
Comparable to car crashes. Chasing something like that is risky business. In the modern day, similar to the Edmontosaurus, whose means of offense and mobility are tied together, zebras are sometimes targeted on the legs. Lions would use their own weight and weapons to restrain and disable both their means of escape and fighting back. In this demonstration, T-Rex will be tasked with bringing down this Edmontosaurus, but it won't seek to damage just any muscle. It's going to go for the cauda femoralis.
Bro, I like how they bring them into the facility, making them think, oh yeah, it's probably gonna be some free lunch, you know what I'm saying? A wide array of different vegetations and grass and, you know what I'm saying, fruits and stuff, just waiting for you on the other side, or just waiting for you in the warehouse, and then boom, out of the corner comes.
Seek to damage just any muscle. It's going to go for the cauda femoralis. This muscle.
Yeah, GG's gang. Bro, that's the worst kind of stick-ups, bro. Like, yo. Broski just pulling up into the warehouse thinking, pulling up into the warehouse thinking, there's about to be a bunch of fruit waiting for me, you know what I'm saying? Types of vegetation. Boom.
It's going to go for the cauda femoralis. This muscle linked both the tail and legs, so if torn or bitten into, the further movement of this muscle would be extremely painful. The Edmontosaurus would fall with its legs and tail disabled, unable to run away or fight back. Evidence of this method is found in a broken tooth lodged in the tailbone of an Edmontosaurus. The T-Rex that bit into this tail failed because it lacked the full force of an adult T-Rex. But these juveniles would bring forth their own method of hunting down prey: bullying. Or we can call this method number 5, mobbed. Living in a world where your only sources of food are well-armed herbivores meant young Tyrannosaurus would have to get creative when bringing down prey. Best solution in this case was to hunt in packs, since T-Rexes didn't really grow in bulk and strength at a consistent rate. Studies show that T-Rex would start to bulk in its later stages of growth at around age 15. Before that, it would still be a long, tall animal, but nowhere near as strong as a full-grown adult. With disadvantage came huge perks. These youngsters were lean, agile, and capable of keeping pace with virtually every other carnivore in the area, including large raptors. While they lacked the crushing bite power of the parents, they still sported knife-like serrated teeth. Fossils of large herbivores covered in gnashing bite wounds heavily imply that multiple attackers were involved, more or less like a pack of wolves constantly biting prey until it succumbs to its wounds. In this scenario, this hadrosaur will be attacked by a holographic, simulated pack of juvenile rexes, constantly biting into the victim until the overwhelming amount of bites and gnashing wounds bring it to the floor. But is there more concrete evidence for this behavior? The dueling.
So why are they holographic this time, bro? I don't even know, man. Like, this whole video is just hilarious to me. Like, what the hell, bro? Just sacrificing a whole bunch of herbivores, just T-Rexes, bro. These big bullies, bro. I'm pretty sure they can flip and hunt on their own, buddy. Okay, you ain't just send them into a flipping secluded warehouse, getting your hopes up for some free food and some free meals, just for them to get eaten up by a T-Rex, buddy. Okay, like you don't need to do that. Okay. Nah, I love the 3D art. The 3D artist really went crazy on this video, though. I mess with it, bro.
Dinosaur specimen might even have captured a snapshot of just such an event. More research is ongoing on this find, but this might prove one of the most spectacular fossil findings of all.
Oh, I don't even know, man. Let's continue.
Triceratops may have potentially managed to kill one of its attackers, but had already suffered numerous wounds and was set upon by other T-Rexes. The broken off teeth of its chief attacker still lodged in its neck. No matter how big or how small a T-Rex was, those mutilated and injured by this predator found that death was the only relief.
Anyways, that's the end of the video. 5 ways T-Rex butchered its prey. Hey, man, that was W's, man. Goji Center, W's as always. I will be subscribing as well. Make sure you do that, and I will be liking. Make sure you do that to this video too.